Okay, let's get started here. And I've got to start off first with Eric, because you sent a picture, what was it, last night? Or something with the... Now, Eric sent me a picture last night via Snapchat, and it was a picture of a McRib and fries. Now, my question to you is, was this your first McRib, or has it been a while? Or give me a little background here, because I didn't know what was going on exactly.
I'm 90% sure it's my second McRib ever in my life.
Okay.
I don't really remember the first one. So
Okay.
Either didn't leave a lasting impression, or I just completely blanked it out, and I was like, I'll give this another try. I don't think this one's going to leave a lasting impression either.
Ooh.
Like, it's not bad. It seems, honestly, to me, it just seems like if someone really likes McDonald's barbecue sauce, which is really good, I do like their barbecue sauce, it is basically just a vessel to shove that in their mouth.
Yeah, I agree. I remember when the McRib first came out, it was like the hot thing, and I did it, and I liked it a lot at first, but then it's like, I think it came out the year after, 2 years later, something like that, and I was like, I'm done with it. It just, I just didn't find the fascination anymore. So I don't know if it was the hype, or if I was just convincing myself, or again, the barbecue sauce, but...
I mean, it has a cult following, though.
Yes.
Like, it's only released nationally like a handful of times throughout history, but there'd be like regional sightings of it, basically, in certain areas. And there'd be like websites dedicated to where's the McRib.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like when it was released everywhere.
No.
Oh, wow.
Right now, it's released everywhere.
So, like, interesting time with COVID going on, releasing it, and people coming in from outside the area to get the McRib.
Well, no, right now it's not. Right now it's national.
Oh.
Yeah, so everybody can get it. We can all share.
Okay.
Right. There's only been a few times it's actually been national, and this is one of the times. And I feel like,
well, 2020,
Yeah, 2020. 2020, everything.
Almost 2021. We're almost there in the home stretch.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll make a big difference, though. But
hey, you don't score until you score.
Really?
American Pie. That's what that's from.
I wasn't going to break that silence, so I'm glad you did.
I was like, I knew it was probably from some, but I'm just like, really?
When the McRib first came out or whatever, I remember getting it, and then I would get it every year, and then at some point I stopped getting it, and then I don't.
There's a point.
I think it's kind of like Chuck said, where it kind of wore off. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a McRib.
Well, I mean, they haven't had it since like early 2000s.
Has it really been that long?
Again, that's sometimes it's regionally in places. But the last time it was national, I don't think we've had it here since then.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I would say, I don't know.
It's been a long.
But when I went to McDonald's last week because my daughter wanted a Happy Meal, and I saw the sign, the McRib's back, and I was tempted, but I didn't order one. I
get random.
I don't remember what happened. I just saw it, and it's like I get that little bit of excitement, like it's like ooh, and it's like no.
Yeah.
No.
I knew I was going to regret it afterwards.
Don't you regret anything afterwards from
Pretty
McDonald's?
much with McDonald's, yeah. Almost
kind of regretting it after
almost
the
always,
fact.
except for the flurries.
I was going to say milkshake, but yeah, okay.
Milkshake,
Milkshake,
either
flurry.
one. Yeah.
But the food, it seems like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I don't know. There's days I look at it, I'm like, yeah, but thinking about that, like limited time food, is there now? See, and it's funny. I did want to say I'm surprised you had it. I figured, you know what, you haven't even had a Crunchwrap from Taco Bell. That I was like, you know what, he probably hasn't even had a McRib. That was like in my mind, back in my mind when we were going to talk about this. I'm like, I bet you Chris didn't even have one. So you did have one at least, though. So
I've had a bunch of them, yeah.
Oh yeah, a bunch of them.
I used to binge on them when they would come out. I'd go like 3 times a week or something. I loved it.
Yeah,
They have onions on it though, right? I used to pick the onions off.
Yeah, there are. Yeah,
Probably could have asked for no onions too.
Yeah, well, I don't like to be that guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but at the same time though, my cousin taught me that trick. If you actually ask them to take it off because they already have it sometimes pre-made, ready to go with that, one or two things will happen. They'll either just reopen the sandwich, take off the onions, and then give it back to you cold, or you can get a fresh sandwich 9 times out of 10. And it's actually worked quite a bit. Where if you just change one thing.
Them? Or you just get one?
No.
You just ask for.
You order one.
You ask for something that's
but
not normally on
onions.
the thing. This way, you usually get it fresh.
Oh,
yeah. So that way, it's like warm and it's not been like sitting there waiting for you to show up and get it. So, he kind of taught. And I would say most times
they order fresh at McDonald's, don't they?
No, I think that's Wendy's is fresh.
That's joking.
McDonald's doesn't promise that.
That's joking. And why do you, here's, I don't want to go on too much of a tangent here, but
let's go.
This is going to be a long
McDonald's,
one,
like, you bring up an interesting point there, because McDonald's literally redesigned their buildings to make a second drive-through window because their service is so slow that they always have to pull up. And
We've been talking about this on the side. Yep,
you know?
Go ahead, yeah. And it drives me nuts. When you go there, I don't know what it is. It's like when you go to the first window, it's like, okay, pay here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then go to the next window to get your food, correct?
Yeah.
No, you just get, that should technically now be called the soda or beverage window, because that's all you get from that window.
Right.
And then you're sent to the third window, and then you got to wait, or you're sent to like parking 3 or parking 2, whatever their little number things are, because no one orders online and like waits over there.
And they try to like push the app on you, but like this goes back to like what we were talking about a little bit earlier, was it's never a good decision to go there. So like when I'm going there, I'm not going to think ahead and be like, let me order this on the app so I don't have to wait, you know?
And then Donna saw that they have like, you can order it through what are those car services?
Yeah, they're on
which one is it? I
DoorDash.
Not DoorDash, the other
Grub
one.
Hub.
Grub Hub. She saw the Grub Hub and they'll bring it to you. And she goes, how much? She's like, how much lazier can you get to sit there and like order it and then have it brought to you? Just go get it.
Like if you're going to have food brought to you, at least have it brought from a legitimate restaurant.
Exactly.
That being said, we love DoorDash and Grub Hub. If you ever want to reach out and sponsor us on the podcast, we would love it.
Oh yeah, we'd love you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, nothing against them.
No, yeah, it's not them. It's the people that are,
Well, and again, if you're a listener and you do this, you're still a great person. We don't dislike you or trying to knock you down at all.
Guess what?
I don't care.